I'm recording. I'm recording again. Have you ever drink any Korean alcohols with Korean people? South Korea has a special drinking culture. People drink alcohols when it is a happy day or bad day or special day, but Korean drinks every day, even though there is no reason for drinking. Korean people make some reasons to drink alcohol with friends. If you have a chance to drink with Korean people, you will know what the special Korean drinking culture is. So I'm going to explain three things which include what South Korea drink when they drink and how they consume the alcohol and what do Korean drink. So first, what do Korean drink? Soju is the most popular Korean alcoholic drink. Soju is the traditional alcohol beverage in South Korea. Its taste is pure alcohol like vodka. It is usually made from rice. Soju has no color. It is crystal clear as pure water. The average alcohol volume is about 20%. It's more than beer volume, but less than vodka. 3 million of soju, bottle of soju are produced in one day by major companies such as Jillo and Lotte. The typical 300 milliliter bottle of soju costs about $1 to $3 in South Korea. But in United States, it costs more than $6 since the price of soju is relatively cheaper than other alcohol. More than 3 billion bottles were consumed in South Korea. According to statistics, the average adult Korean consumes 90 bottles of soju during the year. Okay, second, Korean beer. There are some beer brands brewed in South Korea. They are mainly lagers, and the Korean beer market is dominated by three major brands: Cass, Hite, and OB. Most restaurants and bars will only have one on tap. They are mostly brewed from rice. Beer consumption increased until the early 2000s, where it has begun to decrease again. Although consumption has never been near the near that of most Western countries. The average Korean drinks about 1 of 4 of the beer the average European drinks in a year. And as more Korean become health conscious, Korean beer may be consumed less. There are some Korean wines. Most Korean wines are made from fermented rice, sometimes with the addition of herb or fruit to give more flavor. There are many varieties of Korean wines, and some of them also have medicinal properties. One of the most popular Korean medicinal wines is Bakseju, made with fermented rice, ginseng, and 11 herbs, and including cinnamon and rico rice. Another popular Korean wine is made with plum mixed with soju. It's called Macheju. People also drink these wines with soju in the restaurant. Okay, I will talk about when Korean people drink alcohol. Usually they drink alcohol. There is a meeting with new people to get to know them. When people drink alcohol, they just let loose and do their own things. So they can be more close each other. Especially most young people become a couple when they drink alcohol first time. And Korean people drink alcohol when they break up with his or her lover. Korean people hold a soju party when someone had a breakup with girlfriend or boyfriend. Actually, the core of party is sharing sadness and cheering up. People also drinks alcohol at birthday party and the day of the celebration. Here is some special young culture in South Korea. When someone a birthday, his or her friends made a special cocktail with soju and beer and others to celebrate someone's birthday. In extremely case, among young people, they mix dirty things, such as their socks and snacks and their fingers for fun. Okay, let's talk about how what people do when they drink. Most Korean people enjoy the drink alcohol, so they want to make some special cocktail. Actually, this is not same thing with birthday party mixing. Since soju is not strong volume alcohol as well as such a vodka, some Korean people mix soju with beer. It makes people get drunk faster. Most young people drink alcohol with game. Okay, I'll explain some popular drinking game in South Korea. One of the most common game is called Baskin-Robbins 31. People have three choices. Each people can count three numbers, uh, and the last person could count 31 should drink shot of soju or something special cocktail which are made from others. For example, okay, once the game starter count 1 and 2, the next person can say 3 or 3 and 4 or 3 and 4 and 5, and then the third player also has three options to call numbers, next numbers. The last person who counts 31 should drink alcohol for penalty. In conclusion, I explained about South Korean culture and the South Korean drinking culture. It can be divided into three groups. What Korean drink, when Korean drink alcohol, what Korean do when they drink alcohol. According to official statistics, Korea has the highest per capita alcohol consumption in the world. While a night out in South Korea, consuming alcohol may be fun and uninhibited. Drinking alcohol reflects the unique culture and humanism atmosphere in Korea. Because drinking is not only gathering in Korea, but it is mirrors their sadness, happiness, and sharing. Thank you for listening to my speech.